Hey guys, welcome back to Raincoat, and hey, I've been gone for a bit, I'm sorry about that, but in the meantime, guess what just came out? I didn't even know Yako was getting one, but hey, two brand new stories, one for Vivia, one for Yako. We're gonna be doing Vivia's today, so, guess we're just gonna get right into it. So, Vivia visits a building to investigate an unsolved case. However, the elevator leading to the roof stops, leaving it stuck inside with a woman. Trapped within the motionless box, Vivia closes in on the truth as he faces life and death. Very excited for this one. Vivia's one of my favorites. Yep, we see this again. Ooh.
Death.
Those are stairs.
Is
That's not an elevator.
awaiting me upon my path.
Didn't realize this was gonna be so loud in my voice.
Like
Jeez.
trees neatly lining the roadside,
Alright.
casting dark shadows at my feet.
Hopefully the volume is fine. I'm sure it's okay.
Even if I manage to overcome them and make progress down that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die.
Man,
Every
Vivia,
human
I guess he does feel this way just because his
nothing but
entire
walking
power, his entire
corpse.
thing is like dying over and over again, turning into a ghost, and then coming back. So he's definitely experienced
And
death
so
a couple
I
of times.
too am dying in this moment.
Vivia's voice actor pulls it off extremely well. My god, it's such a good performance. Alex Lay, I think it is. He voiced like Zenitsu in Demon Slayer, I think, which is insane that that's the same voice actor. Because these characters are completely different.
It doesn't
okay.
seem to be moving at all. And the management company isn't responding either.
I guess we just have to wait.
I guess we just have to die.
If you wait long enough, everything will come to an end.
Oh wow, this camera angle, I don't know, something about this. This feels really claustrophobic.
Just as there is rain unceasing, a day will come when the sun doesn't rise, and when the oceans dry up too. One day, you will die, and so will I.
And that day is today.
Is that supposed to be a joke? How can you talk about death in this situation?
I'm not enjoying this situation enough to make light jokes about it.
I think I'd find things a bit more enjoyable if I wasn't trapped in here with you.
Honestly, of all
apologize
people to get
if I
trapped in an elevator, I think
offended
Vivia
you.
would be the worst.
I wish to avoid all unnecessary fights.
Because he would just be so consistently, like, a bummer.
Same goes for me. Sorry I raised my voice. I'm not used to situations like this.
Nor am I. We found something we agree on.
Aren't you afraid
Afraid?
of all this? We're stuck in an elevator, hanging in midair. What if something happens and we fall to our deaths?
I don't think I'm afraid.
No, I don't really know, though.
What if the elevator is never fixed and we're trapped here forever?
Then it'll be like a coffin. I actually think it would be rather cozy. I could just sleep here until I die.
That's not
What's
comforting.
with you and your death wish?
It's not like I intended to have one. It's hard to describe. Thinking of death is like breathing to me.
Do you find it fun to live like that?
Isn't that what life is all about?
What do you mean? Like, is life all about just thinking about death? I
There
mean, I
are
guess
things that
to
I
some
find
people,
fun.
maybe.
For example, I love reading stories. For some reason, I feel more alive when I can invest in a story's protagonist. I also love gazing at the beauty found in nature. Seeing plants sway in the breeze brings joy to my heart.
You sure are a strange one.
Am I? What about you? What makes you happy?
Well, I suppose I like to observe life.
Well, then you're basically the same.
Observe life.
I used to be a nurse. I've seen many lives saved and lost at the hospital. Life should be more precious than diamonds, but some people are treated more poorly than a pebble on the road. Isn't that strange? A life is a life, so why should its value be different depending on the person? So now, whenever I look at people, I watch their lives.
In a
wonder
non-creepy
how
way.
valuable each life may be.
You're also kind of strange.
Honestly.
Am I?
Speaking of which, I didn't catch your name. I'm Vivia. Who are you?
I'm Rio.
Rio, okay.
Rio. I think we may have met before. Do you remember?
Oh? Okay, we're not gonna find out about that? Sure, cool. Vivia's book catalog. Oh, we're back here, hey. Alright.
Hey, Vivia. Everyone else is out on a job. How long are you gonna stay there?
Until I die?
You gotta be kidding me. Do I have to pull the pieces of you out of there once you're a skeleton? If you have free time, why don't you help work on some unsolved cases?
In which case he just...
Chief,
I mean...
do I look like I have a lot of free time to you?
You look like you're so bored you could die. Look, just hear me out as a way to kill time. There have been a series of suspicious deaths lately. People jumping to their demise from a certain building.
A certain building?
The first one was over 5 years ago, and people have been periodically jumping ever since. There's been over 10 confirmed cases.
In 5 years, 10 cases is not as much as I feel like it would be.
What's suspicious about that? They came across a building to
Well, I mean, I
jump
guess
off
2
of
cases a
when they
year.
happened to feel like dying.
Jesus Christ, I love that line.
That's probably all there is to it.
That could be true for 1 or 2 cases, but over 10 times in the same spot? That's unusual, no matter how you look at it.
Are you suggesting someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes?
We won't know until it's investigated. It'd be an absolute nightmare if someone is getting their kicks killing people and making it look like suicide. For the sake of the town's safety, it's not something we can ignore. That's where we come in.
There's no point in investigating it. All we will find is boring reality.
No matter how boring it is, it's still reality. There's value in finding it.
Detectives are such troublesome creatures.
Aren't you one too?
I just fell asleep.
Huh?
Oh?
Don't look at me all surprised. Why'd you come here if you're no detective? Aren't you here to solve mysterious crimes and help those who are lost?
Okay, fine. I'll do it. Communications to people outside, yeah, tapped and monitored by Amaterasu. Oh man.
He asked me why I came to this town. I don't understand it myself. I'm not actively searching for a place to die just yet. I'm not here to be a detective searching for the truth. It's nothing so pure or sincere.
I like the first person view That's cool.
The reason I came to this city was due to my impatience with living. What did I seek by coming here? What do I expect from this place?
I love that Vivia looks like he's drunk 24/7. The way he walks and the way he, like, stands. I feel like anybody just passing by him would think he's a drunk guy. Oh, crap.
That was a woman in
Oh, don't
a
worry,
red
she's
raincoat.
okay. Okay. Oh, so that's where you met her before.
The chief did mention something. Around the building where the suicides occur, a
Oh!
suspicious woman in a red raincoat has often been spotted.
Okay. Now she's
I'm
sus.
not interested
Wonderful.
in the truth, but I am interested in her. I should try to tag along behind her without being spotted.
Oh my god, are we doing a stealth mission now? Oh god, okay. Playing as Vivia, man. That's cool. There you are. Alright, where did she go? Hang on. This way. Blood. Gotta stay trendy. Here we go. Is this what we find the elevator, maybe? Pretty sure, no, this doesn't look like it. Jump! Oh my god, we're actually jumping. Let's go. There you are. I'm trying not to be spotted. I wonder if it is actually possible to get spotted. I wonder if anything happens.
I see. This is the perfect building for dying.
God, Vivia has so many good quotes. Totally gonna show those to my friends out of context.
We've met before? Are you sure about that? I don't remember you at all.
How did we even get in here?
Are you sure it was me you met?
There's no mistake. You have that smell.
That's creepy.
Smell?
You smell faintly of death.
Ooh.
What do you mean by that? That's rather rude.
Do you live in this building?
Yes. Why?
Hmm.
From what I've heard, there hasn't been anyone living in this building for a long time.
Who said that? Oh, was it the people around here? They probably have a grudge against this place. They say the building blocks the sun, or that it's sinking into the bedrock.
What about all the people who have fallen to their deaths from this place? Is that nothing but a groundless rumor too?
Oh, sus.
Of course it is.
But it isn't. It's fact. Even the newspapers have articles about it. If you live here, then you must have heard about it.
Heard about it, or maybe. Why is that mirror broken?
Many unsolved cases in the city have been completely left alone. Of course, this has nothing to do with me. I have no interest or desire to know the truth.
Why is it starting lagging now? Oh my god.
However, I am somewhat interested in you.
Are you hitting on me?
You
I
think I'm...
suppose you could take it that way.
Really? Actually?
To be honest, I'm interested in you too.
Oh, yeah.
Although it's more that your life force makes me curious.
What do you
It's-
mean?
How do I put this? Faint.
Girl, do you have a forte?
Thinner than paper. almost as though I can see death waiting on the other side.
You could just feel people's life force. What?
I could say the same about you. Sheesh. This is a hassle. I guess I'll get to the point. You killed them.
There we go.
Didn't
Forget this cryptic shit. It
I-
doesn't matter.
Did it?
You lured people from the city here and pushed them off the building, making it appear like suicide. Why did you kill them? There's no benefit in it for you. For fun. You wanted to see them die? Or did you develop a special interest in the value of people's
Ooh.
lives? If so, that makes you a serial killer.
Me? A killer? Well then, I guess that means you're trapped inside an elevator with a killer.
Oh, Vivia can handle it. He's got it.
Strangely, I found myself in situations like this often.
Honestly, yeah.
Whether I want it or not, death finds its way to me.
We know from chapter 4, Vivia can fight.
You're not afraid?
Afraid? No. Observing from a
sorry.
great distance as dark clouds slowly spread out over the ocean.
I don't quite get it, but it doesn't sound joyful to me. Though, you were like this from the very beginning. Truth be told, I can tell when someone has a death wish. I sense their desire to go to the other side. Yes,
Oh.
you remind me of them.
Is that why you kill them?
The other side. Did all those you lured here feel the same way?
Lord? You're mistaken. I didn't do anything myself. I was just here.
Well, if they were already gonna do it, then why did you have to come in and, like, push them?
People like you
Doesn't
happen
matter,
to
does
show
it?
up here. Then they depart to the other side on their own.
You really want to insist that you weren't involved? That all those who died came here of their own accord?
That's right. Aren't you the same way?
Me? Perhaps.
Alright, back to the flashback we go. What is up with the bandages anyway, Vivia? Why do you wear that? Does make me curious. Unlocked murders impossible. Prime's military open heists. Alright. Oh, what, we're playing this music? Hey, Chief.
I want to die someday.
God. Couldn't go 150th thing without this.
And perhaps this is a fitting place for it.
The view here is nice, don't you think? That's certainly an added benefit. The journey here wasn't easy. Things are just getting started. Vivia, let's save Kanai Ward. Together.
Isn't that what you said to Yuma?
That's not why I came to this city.
Right. I'm counting on you then. Wait, what did you say?
That-
Did I mishear you?
I don't care what happens to Kanai Ward. And I have no intention to obey orders from the WDO either. I just want some peace and quiet. A calming place where time will gently pass by.
What are you talking about? You're not gonna find that here. The only place you can find perfect peace is heaven. And the only ones who can reach it are the dead. Wait, don't tell me you...
Just leave me alone.
I can't do that. We need your help. Hey, Vivia!
Man. I really still can't get a read on Vivia's character. He's very interesting, but I still can't quite tell exactly, like... I guess he's just kind of jaded, you know? He wants to die someday, but he
I've
doesn't
always
really
been
feel
able
like
to
it
see
yet.
the dead. And what they tell me.
And
is
yeah, I
always
guess
true.
as a ghost, he can become a ghost. I guess he can always, like, go ahead and see them.
The truth has been exhausting for me. For as long as I can remember. Even when I cover my eyes and ears. Their voices continue to whisper it to me.
Yeah, okay, never mind. That makes sense.
Please, Be quiet.
Ooh, boy, imagine living
no
like
matter
that.
how much I beg for it, the calm will never come.
Okay, that explains it. Alright, well, I asked for an answer, didn't I?
Where's the perfect peace?
Guess he's just tormented by that, too.
It's found in death.
Ah, there's the look. Everyone who steps into this elevator has the same look in their eyes. They want to escape reality as soon as possible. They don't care where they end up, as long as they can get away. This elevator will take you to your desired exit.
What is
The
the broken mirror?
To the other side.
What is with that?
And it's your job to see them off. You've seen so many on their way from here. It's like you are the guide to the afterlife.
So what if I am? Aren't you similar?
Perhaps that may be true. It moved.
Life is like this elevator. Once it moves, it will not stop.
What, is the elevator just gonna keep going?
I
So,
can
is it the
hear
Wonkavator? Are we here?
Hey, Vivia! Where are you? Hey, Vivia!
Oh, hey.
Where are you?
Hello.
That voice.
Do you recognize it?
Oh boy.
No.
If you have any attachments in this world, I suggest you don't depart.
Attachments. If that's the case, why did you go to the other side?
Huh?
I like to think Vivia was the first person to arrive in Conai Ward. Like, after, you know, I out of the detectives. Before Halara and the rest.
The first of those who died was a woman wearing a red raincoat. Her name was Rio. It was written in a newspaper article.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Why do you still ride this elevator, even after death? Isn't it because you're still attached to this world?
Oh, gotcha.
Who are you? You don't seem like an ordinary human.
I guess you could say that.
I'm a regular detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
I see. Still.
Ah,
surprising.
she was a ghost the whole time.
You knew I was already dead.
I told you in the beginning, and you smelled of death.
You did.
You're responsible for stopping this elevator, using some spiritual power, or whatever. You haven't been guiding the suicidal to the roof of this building. You've been stopping the elevator in an attempt to make them reconsider.
You sure are a mean one. You knew all along.
Did you try to save them?
Yes. As I'm sure you know, I haven't been able to stop a single one. More than 10. And I've watched all of them go. That's why I think it's my fault.
I mean, it's not your fault. You tried to help.
Because I chose this place for my own death, it's become rather famous for suicides. I was just tired of living. I wanted to go somewhere far away from this place.
But you regret it.
Yes. That's why I always stop the elevator whenever someone comes here, so I can speak to them. But I've never been able to convince them otherwise. All I've done is provide some time to think things over. Everyone who comes here has claimed none would be saddened by their deaths. I've never been able to get them to recant those words.
That should be expected. After all, it is the truth. Everyone must overcome the death of others to keep on living. No one can remain in place and look back every time.
Is that so?
But Vivia's got plenty of people
Almost to the
waiting
roof.
for him.
From here on, I can do nothing to stop this. Please listen. Even if you get to the roof, don't step out onto the floor.
Why?
Because they will try to take you. As long as you don't listen to them, you'll be able to shake it off. That's because you're here to investigate what happened, not for your own death.
I don't know about that. The moment I got on the elevator, I think I made up my mind.
No!
Oh my god,
must
Vivia,
be
you...
determined to survive. Otherwise, they will take you.
Life and death. I fail to see the border between the two anymore. They both overlap. I can no longer tell which one is the real me.
Then please, think of the people you will leave behind. You must have some in your life. Are you really going
Think
to
of the
depart without
chief.
saying farewell to them? There must be someone you'll regret not saying goodbye to.
If I had someone like that, I wouldn't be here. I have no one.
Okay, Vivia, come on, man.
We need your help.
There we go. Think of the chief. It's actually kind of sad. Oh, this music again. Just like in the final.
Isn't it
Oh
cool to have
no!
a detective
This
agency in a
music.
submarine?
Oh, this is gonna make me cry.
If you ever have trouble here in Kanai Ward, just come on by.
Especially after this music played during chapter 4, during the final scene with Yako and stuff. Oh my god. And it was all about Vivia and how much he cared about Yako too.
The other detectives and I will always have your back. In exchange, you better watch out for us, too.
What a pain.
If you ever need something, let me know.
I want peace and quiet.
Huh?
I want to be left alone.
There's no way I can do that. We're pals, aren't we?
This is making me really sad.
Vivia,
I miss
you've
Yako.
barely eaten a thing.
I can't wait to
since
play
you
his
came here.
DLC. He
You're
cared
looking
so
kind of
much.
emaciated.
I'm eating well enough.
That's not for eating. That's for reading.
Eat the book.
Same thing.
Oh.
How could they be the same thing? Do you hate the food in this town or something?
I mean, you know, given what it is, I wouldn't blame him.
The hotel restaurants offer lots of different choices. I'm sure you'll find something you can eat. All right, today's my treat. Let's go get dinner at a restaurant.
Yako was so good to
Why
everyone.
bother with all that trouble? I wish you'd leave me alone.
I can't do that.
And yeah, Vivia was
I may
definitely
not
the
look
first
it,
one to
but I can
arrive.
be pretty persistent.
The other detectives weren't here yet.
You told me one thing, so now I have to do the opposite. That's just how I am. That's what made me the detective I am today.
Don't wish for death. At this rate, you'll be taken away. They're growing stronger. Each new one makes them more formidable. They will even take hold of the living.
Ah, controller. Alright.
We've arrived. They're coming.
Vivia, come on. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Alright, it's Master Hand! Oh, God, that's a lot of them. Oh, boy.
So death awaits me here.
Don't go any further!
Man, she's really desperate too. It makes sense. Don't worry, I got this. I'm sure Vivia will be fine. Hello. I mean, I know he will, but
They
like...
aren't moving.
Yeah.
It's almost as though they haven't noticed you.
I am one of them.
I thought so. They're only able to take away the living.
Then you're also...
I'm the same as you all. I'm a ghost.
No way!
However, in my case, my body still lingers in this world.
What does that mean? Who are you?
I've already told you. I'm an ordinary detective.
Yep.
I just happen to have one foot on the other side. I decided to come here in my ghost form to try talking to you. And thanks to that, I can't be dragged out of here.
Really? I don't quite understand. But you sure are a mysterious person.
Bye-bye.
I wouldn't mind walking away on my own, but I refuse to let someone take me away from here. That is not the peace I desire.
So you've reconsidered?
There is no need for you to be imprisoned here. I think your atonement has been fulfilled. Isn't it about time you sever your attachments here?
No. I want to remain behind. I need to ensure they don't take anyone else who comes here.
Yeah, hopefully everybody else will be like Vivia, but...
Not everyone is as strong as you are.
yeah.
I'm not strong at all. I've just grown used to death. Also, will the elevator move again? Or is it stuck on the roof?
Yeah, until someone pushes the button.
Yako's gonna push it just Watch. Oh yeah, I knew it.
Are you there?
I knew it.
That's Chief Yako.
Oh wow! Okay! Damn! Wasn't expecting him to just do that.
Here? Damn it.
Wait, what?
I'm at the wrong place. I thought he'd come here to investigate.
Wait, you can't see. Oh, okay.
I'm so exhausted.
Damn it.
He took the stairs all the way to the roof to chase after the elevator.
He must have been worried about you.
Aww. God.
I've watched over 10 people depart, but he's the first one I've seen come looking for the dead. You have a place you can return to. Perhaps that's the difference between us.
Honestly, I don't care for all the noise. I'm rather envious of your world.
However, if you have a place to return home to, you should.
Home, huh? I find myself hesitating. I don't know which path I should take.
Isn't it obvious?
Hey, Vivia! Where did you go?
Please, go back to him. I'm sure he's waiting for you to return.
Ah, my God. Man, this really does make me, like, feel more for Vivia, like, in Chapter 4. Given, like, Yako was one of the first people who really felt cared about him, I guess. And then having to, like, I guess, watch him die, and, like, ended up playing a role in his death,
Vivia,
too, with the Mystery
I was
Labyrinth.
looking all over for you.
This makes Chapter 4 a lot sadder, too. Even more than it already was. We're back.
You had such a solemn look on your face when you left, so I had a hunch. What happened?
I got a bit lost.
Getting lost at your age? Then again, you didn't come to this city that long ago, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go back to my awesome agency office.
Oh my God, Vivi. Let's do it. That was my favorite one. I think out of the DLCs I played so far, this is my favorite. That was great.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them, and make it to the end of that path. When I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse. And so, I too am dying in this moment. However, as long as I continue to travel this path,
Yay!
I may enjoy some peaceful scenery.
I can't wait to play
Beyond the
Yako's
truth,
version too. Yako's
Perhaps.
DLC.
the peace I desire can be found there.
Oh, again, in retrospect, this makes Chapter 4 even sadder too. They really did bond, huh? That's the end! The Near-Death Detective. Wow, that was honestly my favorite one of the DLC so far. Vivia is such an interesting character, and this was a really great and honestly kind of really emotional. I knew it was Erica Mendes! Called it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I heard it. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty emotional too with Yako and everything. So I think that was probably, like, out of all the DLCs, I think that one did the best at, like, I guess making me understand the character better. Which is honestly what I wanted out of these. So I'm very satisfied. Next time, we're gonna do Yako's. And then after that, we'll finally do the digital novel. I'm sorry, I'm delaying it all the time because stuff keeps happening. But now, I think that's pretty much the end Raincoats. So, like, yeah, after we're done with the digital novel, that'll be the end of this series for good. So, until next time, see ya, and bye-bye.